What character has the
Um,
most wasted potential
the
in One Piece?
most wasted potential is Mr. Usopp.
Mm.
I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that, but yes, right now, Usopp, my guy, I need something.
Mm.
I need something. I need something in Elbap. I don't at this point. I don't even care what it is. I just need something from
Yeah.
Usopp because just yeah, this whole entire story up to right now, I thought we were gonna get more from Usopp, and we haven't. So, but Usopp has the potential to be greater than his father.
Yes.
So I want to see it, and I want to see it now. I'm getting very impatient.
No, I was gonna ask a question. You said your favorite character is Robin, right? Wasn't he the one?
Don't go there.
Wasn't he the one who made Robin to believe in Luffy when she was about to kill herself? I just want. I'm just asking questions.
What?
No, she was about to die. Usopp was the one who pulled her out of that darkness.
Well, no, because you want to tango with me tonight. You're like, yeah, I'm in a good mood, but no, don't come from my girl. Who pulled her out? Who pulled her out of where? What are you even talking about? That was a scene.
Yeah,
that was a panel.
She's on the train like this. Yo,
I feel like you tripping.
I'm about to kill myself going to Ennis Lobby, and Usopp was the one who climbed on the train and was like, "Yo, believe in Luffy." She gave up.
Yeah, she did. Just because you can talk someone from going off the cliff, you still have wasted potential. If that's the best thing that you can do.
That's in hold up. And he was the one who freed her. So that's twice.
No, you can't say that Usopp did that.
Can I tag on this story?
Yeah.
So let me add on this. Hey, what's up? So everything you're saying is all right. You're right, and that adds to the wasted potential from him. Everything he did by freeing her, getting her to look into Luffy and whatnot, it's the potential of like him standing 10 toes down that Strawberry wants to see and whatnot.
Kind of add to the point. Okay, and to my point, once again, even in the post time skip era, Dressrosa is his arc. We still waiting for Robin to have a mini arc, but you know that we not gonna say nothing. I love Robin.
I said we see her be more active in the post.
She's had a mini arc here in Elbaf.
Exactly. That's someone just like we know she's
playing peekaboo. We're not doing that right now. She's playing peekaboo.
Will you get off of the peekaboo already?
No. She's being hypocritical because he's saying she's playing peekaboo, but he's like, oh, this trauma that she's getting, like that. Like, oh, they're like Saul's gonna die and whatnot. Remember, this is the same person that said that. So like,
and
no,
once he gets that, no, you know that.
Okay, and then she's going to do more than Usopp.
It's more than just the peekaboo though. Like she's going through trauma right here, right now, with seeing the Library of Knowledge, the Owl Library being burned down, just like how it was happening in Ohara. And it's actually ironic that Ice saved her in Ohara, and Ice is saving the books right now. But just a little.
That's all. All I was trying to say. Like, quick to call out Usopp, but he helped your character multiple times, and rescued her from being a toy. But that's 3 times. That's 1, 2.
First of all, he did not rescue her. He forgot about. He forgot about her. He forgot about her. Don't do that.
Yes, he did.
No, he forgot about her, but he spun back though.
But he did.
He did. Damn, wasted potential. Okay, you guys are saying all these great things about Usopp. Yes. But still wasted potential. He could do so much more than save my girl from going off a cliff. He could do more.
He saved her from being a toy too, but you got it. I'm just calling a spade a spade.
And that's the best that you could do is save people from becoming toys. That's the best you could do.
Wasn't the whole island gonna be toys? Like, I'm just trying to say, like, you can't.
That's the best you could do. Okay. No, that's the best you could do.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Seems a lot of
I'm waiting for him to shoot down a ship like his dad did.
That's not
Technically,
his
he did. I hate to even push back. Like, he actually did it before.
A relevant ship.
He
Okay?
shot 2 ships down, actually. He did
Not
shoot
the
2
Marine.
ships down.
Not the Marine. I'm talking about pirate.
He technically shot 2 with 1 cannonball. Like literally right after he joined the crew on accident.
Yeah, full buster. He'll tell you about it. Yeah.
Hey,
that definitely was a gold move.
who you guys are? Who's got the most wasted potential?
Kid.
Just to say though, Strawberry's right. He hasn't reached max potential yet.
Yeah, I agree with that too. That's not what I was trying to say. That's not what I was trying to say. You know what I was trying to say, nigga. Though, like, I'm not trying to say he did. Like, I disappointed him, but like, from a Robin fan, you can't say that. Like, yo. Anyway, kid.
Why is a kid, man?
Because he is literally Luffy's opposite end without all of the luck, without all of the training, without all of the stuff. Yo, like, Kid unlocked his devil fruit without half of the training that Luffy got. Luffy's had sensational masters train him. Kid hasn't. I wish Kid would have gotten some of that training because honestly, Luffy's just Kid with luck. That's all he really is. I don't want to say plot armor because that's easy thing to say, but like Luffy is literally Kid with luck. Yeah,
that's the truth. That's what Luffy's luck is, plot armor. Kid is Luffy without the plot armor. Yeah. Like
Kid lost to Kaido the same way Luffy lost to Kaido. They both got locked up, but we don't talk about that because Luffy got the dub at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Luffy and Kid both took out Sweet General. We don't give Kid that type of love, but we give Luffy that type of love. All I'm trying to say is like, yo, he stood up to this red hair pirates and still walked away. He lost an arm, but he still walked away. That's credit. That to me is wasted potential from Oda because you want to showboat Shanks. I've never liked it. And honestly, I think that's the reason why I've never fucked with Shanks after that.
Okay. Fully.
Biggest wasted potential, most wasted potential, Big Mom.
Okay, let's talk about it.
If she don't spin the block, and I'm at the point where I don't think she's going to spin the block, I really think Big Mom is the Yonko I really would have wanted to see our crew run through. Seeing how much of a trial, like a Whole Cake Island really was and whatnot, I really would have wanted to see the whole Straw Hats like go like Big Mom at home field advantage and them running on that. Like Kaido had home field advantage and whatnot, and they running on that. I would have loved to see how they would interact with that. Like the fact that she had homies everywhere. We still don't know what homies could do because we're in Elbaf and we're seeing like homies still being relevant and whatnot. Like that is still powers and abilities. Like we really do not know like the depth of like the soul fruit. The fact that she ate like mother caramel, there's levels to that and whatnot. I think there's a lot of Big Mom that like we could have got if she. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have loved if Kaido would have been a fight before. I would have loved it would switch. That Kaido was a fight, and then we got the Big Mom. Like it would been us going to Whole Cake instead of like waiting for Wano. I personally would have because Big Mom just seemed to me personally like more of a threat, more interesting in the system. Not, I wouldn't say more interesting because Kaido definitely had like a lot of appeal, but like everything when it comes to Big Mom with like her children, everything like that, seeing kind of Curie and whatnot, seeing kind of Curie run back again and whatnot. Everything there was very interesting to me, and I feel like we lost a lot of potential because like we're not going to see more of that island, more of her children and whatnot, because that shit's over. And I feel like that's a loss of potential of like us really running in on like Whole Cake and seeing like what we could really do and everything like that. I really think we would have really seen, if in a sense, I think how we seen like Zoro get his conquerors in like Wano. I think if we would have went to Whole Cake instead, we might have seen Sanji get his conquerors, which would have been interesting. That's why I'm like waste of potential in a sense, and I know that's what else and all that, but like I feel like what Big Mom offers is a lot on the table, and I feel like we should kind of throw that way, where people still want her to come back.
I don't disagree. Nika, Wade's potential, bro.
Shoot.
Fuck. Oh fuck.
Shoot. And he's lobby. Shoot. The guy who got rid of Shiri from Zoro.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see somebody like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I would have loved to see somebody like that, like in Sword. You know what I'm saying? Like Tashigi train with somebody like that. She trains with someone like that. I know she's ready for any swordsman because look, she's facing someone with the rush fruit, someone who literally rusts swords on a regular. Like her hockey would have to be up there to even bout with someone like that. You get me? So that would I could see like most swordsmen we have in One Piece, we could have literally had Shu was the one character I felt like how Oda does data book stuff. Shu could have been the one character we just get in a data book, like he defeated this person or that person. And it didn't have to be no high tier, super big tier person, just a swordsman. You know what I'm saying? And it could have kept going. He could have been with Smoker. Could have been on Smoker's team. You know what I'm saying? Next time we see Smoker, Shu pull up with him, ready to rest some swords. You know what I mean? Well, I take on this person, that, like Shu versus Brook. That would have been a cool conversation. You feel me? But there's a bunch of stuff you could have just done with Shu to show that, hey, we got someone who's a real problem for swordsmen. You know, so that to an extent, I even with Shu's Devil Fruit, I felt like even if we didn't get it, it was a theory of mine, it's a backup theory, but if S. Croc didn't get Magellan's fruit, a good fruit to give S. Croc, because it's kind of similar to what Crocodile could do with drying out the earth, give it to Shu. I mean, you should take Shu's fruit and give it to S. Hawk. I mean, S. Croc. S. Croc will be going crazy. Literally, he'd be like in an uncanny way, he'd be like a Paramecia version to Croco. Uncanny. But yeah, I feel like Shu was just underutilized. Yeah, and ability I don't think we should just throw it away. But I'm not mad at it. You know, cool. It don't hurt none. It don't do none. You know what I mean? Yeah, Shu. Sleeper.
Okay. That's actually kind of coincides with where I was going because I actually think it's Tashigi. I think that is one of the biggest wasted potentials in the show because I feel like Oda could have went so many directions with Tashigi, and the direction I thought, even if we're not saying that's Kuina, which whatever, there's theories, could be, could not be, I don't care. That's irrelevant. Where I'm going with it is you had the interaction with Zoro and Tashigi in Logtown, and he had that feeling of like, oh, you look too much like her, you know, and he's got his backstory of, you know, Kuina being the swordsman that he needed to beat at the time, and he could never beat her, and then she died. He was never able to actually beat her. Okay. I think what you could have went with Tashigi is at least make her competent and at least make her to where her dream is not just ridiculous. Like if you're going to give her a dream as like collecting all of the legendary swords, can you not at least continuously make her some type of a real threat as we go throughout the series? Her being this clumsy, goofy, and you're with Smoker too. You know, that would make this whole thing feel a little bit more scary because unfortunately, Puck Hazard happened to Smoker and Tashigi really wasn't
any
help, wasn't that interesting there either. So I wish we could have had Tashigi at least scaling up and made her a competent swordswoman. So this is someone that Zoro has to look at competently throughout the series because it's really just swordsmen that we're looking at. I think it would have put a good impediment for him. And with her vision or her dream, you could have made something go there. Even if it's not Kuina, this could be the person that, okay, Zoro, you might have to fight her prior to Mihawk type thing. But obviously that's not where the story went at all.
You know, it's crazy. I used to think about that because me and Coach used to talk about a lot. If Kobe and Helmeppo stole the show from Smoker and Tashigi, and I don't know what Oda's intending on. I always felt like they were all meant to be on one crew in the first place. So I like how the live actions, how it had them showing like the rooting of Sword in a sense with well, not the rooting of it, but just the philosophy where you're seeing right now Robin approaches Tashigi in the live action is telling her, like, you're literally wasting potential. It's literally what she said in the live action. So you're not wrong. Robin calls for that. Like, not calls for that, but tells her, like, your potential going to a waste, basically. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I felt like it would have been cool if we didn't make Helmeppo a swordsman. I felt like it would have been proper if you had made Helmeppo a actual marksman, a sharpshooter. Because we saw him to me, there was never a big thing with the whole swordsmanship thing with Helmeppo. So when it came, to me, it came out of nowhere because we always saw him with a gun. Like he supposedly had a sword or whatever, but to me it was more the whole thing with the gun. Every time we saw him, he on some marksmanship where he at least had the gun. So I felt like that would have been cool if he just became a better sharpshooter, a better marksman, because he would have fit in with the whole angle of having Smoker than having Smoker with the devil fruit. Kobe, I don't know how far if Oda's gonna keep him with no devil fruit, but Kobe no devil fruit. Tashigi swordsman, Helmeppo marksman. It would have been down the line cool and would have fit in even with Hibari. It would have still fit in cool with her because we've seen Shanks. He has multiple marksmen, you know? So having Hibari as a marksman where she's like the long range sharpshooter compared to like Helmeppo, who's like basically I'm right here, quick draw in your face, that would have been fire. But hey, yeah, Tashigi, I like that one. Waste potential.
If you enjoyed that clip and you want to see more clips on the podcast, you can click here. If you want to see the entire podcast, you can click here.